Lightweight standout, Mike Breeden. Thank you so much, Mike, for coming on today. How's life right now for you?
Life's going good, man. About to finish up this camp. I'm just ready. Super excited for this fight coming up.
No doubt. Now, have you been watching the Contender series? 2 weeks have passed.
Yeah, I've been watching it. Yeah, I'm just ready to get up in there.
8 contracts in the first 2 weeks. That's pretty incredible, man. Like Dana White is being very generous right now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, everybody got a contract the other night. I was like, that's good though.
What has been the most impressive guy you've seen so far, or girl?
Um, I really liked the dude. I forgot his name. He picked up that dude and slammed him at the last fight, the
Oh
middleweight.
yes, Stoltzfus.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, looked pretty nice. So
Yeah,
that
that's that's
slam.
that's one hell of a way to earn your contract, man. Seriously.
Ooh, I couldn't watch that. I like took one look at it and I was like, ooh.
All right, yourself, man. The last time fans saw you was about a year ago, like around 11 months. That devastating flying knockout, you know what I mean? That's still embedded in people's minds. But before the pandemic hit, was it difficult for you to get a fight, or did you take time off on purpose?
No, man, I stayed on my training. We were trying to get fights. We had a few last minute calls possibly to get into the UFC last minute. It just didn't work out. And then the pandemic hit, and then now I'm on the Contender series. So I was trying to be as active as I possibly could.
So you just been staying ready basically for the last year.
Yeah, I've had a long camp pretty much. I haven't
Yeah.
really. I've been at it every day.
Now, your team is Glory MMA. Did you start with Glory MMA, or did you transition over to them eventually later on in your career?
I transitioned to over to them about 5 years ago. Um, I really just got into this to lose weight.
Yeah.
This really wasn't something I wanted to do. I just was like a super heavy guy. I think I walked around about 265 and just didn't like working out, didn't like really doing much, and got into MMA just to stay in shape and realized I was pretty good at it, and was just having fun with it as an amateur. And once I realized that I could actually make a run at this, I made the move to Glory MMA to pursue my career.
It's funny how things can work out, right? When you started, it was just something that you were doing just to better your life, and now it's like turned into this career.
Yeah, yeah. It's to look back at it. Sure, I lost what? Yeah, like almost 100 pounds. I mean,
Mm.
for my first fight, it's pretty crazy.
Now, take me back to the first couple weeks at Glory MMA. You step into that room, there's a lot of big names, a lot of high level guys there. What was it like?
Uh, I was super nervous. I mean, I would get sick to my stomach driving to the gym every day because you never knew what you're gonna get. I mean, some days you have good days, and most of my days in the beginning were a lot of bad days, just getting beat on. But I dug deep and just kept showing up, and eventually I earned my spot there. And
Who were some of the guys in the beginning that kind of pushed you, you know what I mean, that got your mindset ready for, the bigger fights in the beginning?
oh, definitely James Krause, Grant Dawson. Those two have, man, helped me come so far in this game. If it wa I owe a lot to both of those guys. They're like great coaches and both great fighters. Those are the main guys.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, I was talking to Jeff Molina,
Yeah, and
and
Molina.
your
Yeah,
teammate, right? And he's saying the exact same thing. He's like, yeah, those are the two guys right there, Grant Dawson and
man,
James Krause.
it's almost those two together makes me feel like almost unstoppable.
The
Like it's
dynamic
crazy.
duo.
I just hand them over the sticks like the video game. And they just call out what they want. And I just do it.
That's nice. That's nice. That's good to have confidence in your training partners and your coaches like that, man. Because it's hard to find, I think, for a lot of fighters. They're kind of on their own once they step into that cage.
Oh yeah. No, it's I mean. I'm super blessed to have them as cornermen and as friends, teammates. Um, Everything they call out is has been battle tested, and everything we do on the pads or in the gym is all like preset, and I know exactly what they're saying, and it just flows into my fight. So it's super nice.
Yeah, you've had a lot of success. However, 2018, that was probably your toughest year as a professional. You suffered your only losses that year. What were some of the lessons, man, that came out of that 2018?
2018, my first loss was Lucas Clay. I felt it could have went either way. I thought I won that fight. It was a hard split decision fight. But that's what happens when you leave it in the judge's hands. But my lesson learned from that one is, man, be a little smarter, use your footwork. And I was just using just my boxing in that fight. I didn't even I didn't go for any takedowns. I didn't do any really much kicking. I did a little bit of kicking, but like I didn't like have a full game. I didn't bring a full blended game, a full MMA game. And so that's why I think the fight was a lot harder for me. And now I'm coming with a way better approach and being smarter with my game. And then the next fight after that, I got knocked out. We started off the fight, you know, I felt I was doing really well, chopped him down with some low calf kicks. He started limping. I came in a little too hot and just got caught with a check hook. And, when you think you got somebody hurt, you smell a little bit of blood, you still got to be cautious, be smart with it. And so I learned a lesson there. Just don't be so eager to get to a brawl, a fist fight. Set it up, be smarter, blend in some takedowns to wear them down a little bit, take that heat off some of the punches in the first round.
Yeah, those are some major lessons, man. Especially like you said, the first fight, it was a split decision. That's a lesson in itself, man. It's like, man, it could have went either way. It's just that human being sitting in that chair outside the cage that kind of took that away from you, right?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, when they called his name, the whole crowd in the arena booed. Everybody came up to me afterwards and was like, "Brew, like I don't know what the judges were watching, but it is what it is. We just all we got to do is just get back to training and run another one. And look where I'm at now. No matter if I got knocked down, I just got back up and kept pushing. It's almost impossible to go undefeated in MMA. So.
Oh, definitely, man. It's like it's just part of the game, man.
Yeah.
If you go undefeated, then it's like there's something, like there's always that word, padded. There's always that word that pops up.
Yeah, padded for sure.
Yeah. So after that, I mean, you win 3 in a row. What were the major changes for you?
Just like I said, not trying to be a brawler. I was just trying to be a true martial artist. Use my footwork, set up my feints. Shooting a few takedowns, give him a few different looks, give him more to look at instead of just, oh, he's only gonna punch me. That's it. So like this is MMA. You know what I'm saying? They only worrying about one art. The fight's gonna be so much harder. But when I'm bringing all these other tools to the table, they don't really know what's coming. They're constantly guessing. Working on my angles, and it's so much easier. I mean, I feel like I came a long way, and from my last fight, I think people see a huge improvement.
So do you think like having those hiccups in 2018, it basically sets you up perfectly for this Contender Series opportunity, like mentally and physically?
Oh yeah, because before those fights, I mean, I was just, I thought I was invincible. I was undefeated. I was like 4-0, I think, something like that. I was like, man, I'm good. I'm gonna walk through everybody. But no, it humbled me and let me know like anything can happen. So you gotta be smart, stay sharp, and always constantly trying to evolve your game. You can't I mean, that's why I think I like my gyms kind of. That's why I like my gym so much. Because like even though they're at James and Grant, they're like constantly bringing new stuff to the table. It's not just we learn this and then like we're gonna run that for 6-7 months. No, once we learn that and we get that down, they're adding something else. They're tweaking it. It's constantly evolving every day. If you go miss a week in our gym, you come back, you're like getting dusted. You're like, where the heck did this come from? It's a whole new setup. Like yeah.
Yeah. James is he's a mastermind. It's just people don't really know it yet.
Yeah, no, they will.
Yeah, they will. You know, you guys coming up, you guys are gonna be the proof. You know that
Yeah,
needs to be out there.
we got a lot of monsters in the gym that no one really know about.
Yeah.
Our roster is deep. There's only a few of us in the door right now, but we got a lot of up and comers.
All right. Well, August 25th, you're gonna step in there against Anthony Romero. This guy, he has a lot of hype coming out of Canada. You know, not many Canadian fighters are coming up, but he's one of the guys. You know, what are your thoughts on him and his skill set?
I mean, it looks good, man. He's undefeated, tough opponent. Brings a lot of flash. Looks like he brings a lot of blended game. He likes to shoot in some takedowns and stuff. Um, Man, I respect all his skills. I just think what he's gonna bring to the table is not enough. I feel like I'm gonna get my hand raised. I think I'm just better than him everywhere. I've heard everybody say they're gonna take me down and submit me, but good luck. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready for that. People think I don't have ground game, but I'm a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Um, I mean, I can grapple. I just choose not to do it. You know what I'm saying? But so if he gets me down, shit, watch me sub him. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think wherever he takes a fight, I think I'll just be better than him, one step ahead of him. But I'm just gonna be applying consistent pressure until he breaks.
Having James and Grant, two guys that are very high level on the ground, trying to strangle you every day is gonna help you with that,
Yeah,
right?
those guys are freaking sharks on the mat.
Yeah.
They they're tough.
It looks like that you've been fighting at 170 the last couple of fights.
Yeah.
You know, why did you decide to go back down to 155 for this fight?
I just had some issues with cutting the weight. I had to figure some things out with my body and my dieting, and I think I've got it under wraps and got it all worked out. I was just struggling a little bit. Just there was a few things were off, and I wasn't just like my body wasn't letting the weight go. But we got it all handled now. You know, my weight's super low right now. I'm feeling great, and that's why we're making that run back at 55.
Performance wise, what differences do you feel at 155?
A lot lighter and faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not carrying around more weight. But but yeah, I just overall feel better. I feel like just way more fast and fluid.
Now, with the training camp, like you said, you've been training like for the whole year for this fight. When you get to do one-on-ones, you know what I mean, like sparring wise, who are you sparring with mostly?
I'm sparring with James Krause,
Mm-hmm.
Grant Dawson. Let's see. I spar a little bit with Jeff Molina. I think I even wrote it down just in case I forgot something. Stephon Jefferson, Isaac, Mikey England. Did I say Jason Witt and Trey Ogden? Yeah, I mean, they Willis. The list goes on. John
Yeah.
O'Brien. There's so many guys.
Mhm.
I mean, they're all a big part of this, man. They push me day in and day out. There's a lot of guys. And
Definitely.
you'll be hearing those names here soon. Just
Yeah.
let let everything open back up. They'll be back on the scene.
Yeah, I definitely will be talking to some of those guys eventually. You know what I mean? They're like you said, they're gonna be coming up. Now, you know, when you look at the stories, you know, like your story versus Romero's story. Romero's like basically from a young age in
Yeah,
martial
he started.
arts. Yeah, and like built up to be like this fighter, right? That's why there's some hype behind him. And yourself, you just went to the gym trying to lose some weight and you
Just
became a
lose.
fighter. So what is your
Yep.
mental approach heading into this opportunity in the Contender series? Is it like, okay, I'm the underdog, or no, I'm the favorite? Like I'm gonna go in there and smash this guy.
I see myself as a favorite. I'm gonna go in there and smash him, but everybody has me as an underdog. I've always been the underdog, and I always seem to get my hand raised at the end of the day. Um, I just kind of fly under the radar. That's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, privacy. Like, I don't really do all that social media stuff. I stay pretty private, and I feel like it gives me the edge. People just underestimate me. And like, I'm here to entertain. Like, win, lose, draw. Like, I'm here to entertain. As long as the boss is happy and the fans are happy, that's all that matters. So whether I get that contract that night or down the road, get called in last minute or whatever, it don't matter, man. I'm just here to have fun, man. I love this. I'll, you know what I'm saying? I love this. So we can do it whenever we can. Even if I don't get the contract that night, I'll come back and come get it or get pulled in last minute.
You know, a lot of people look at that as a healthy mindset going into a fight. You know what I mean? It's not like end all be all, this fight. You know what I mean? Some guys do come into it like this is the only fight that matters. You know, if I don't win this, you know, like that mentality can kind of shatter you if you lose.
Yeah. Now I don't have that mentality, man.
Mm.
You can always come back. If I don't get it, if I don't lose, nah, I pick myself up, dust myself off, get back to training, and go get active, go win some fights. There's people that lose fights, pick themselves up, and get drawn in. Like who's that dude? Like from what? Man, he just fought the other day. Yusuf from Muay Thai Factory X. Um, he
Oh, you said
well,
all.
yeah, he lost a few fights in LSA back to back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the next thing you know, he cracks one win off, gets last minute in. Look, he cracked three in a row
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's a crazy story, right? Like, I
Yeah.
mean, just because you lose one fight, it's not the end of the world. You just got to keep that mindset and get back to it.
Yeah, those are the stories, man. Those are the stories that, you know, like resonate in people's minds. Just like an undefeated story, you know what I mean? Those stories same thing. Now, one last thing. You know, in this sport, there's so many different types of individuals, you know what I mean? There's like these mindsets that people have, and it's different in different periods of their career. Do you feel like right now you feel like you are a martial artist more or a prize fighter?
I think I'm both, but I would say prize fighter, man. I'm there to excite. I'm there to bring the big money. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so my nickname's Money Mike.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think in this game and at the level I'm competing at, you have to be both because this game will expose you if you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like you may get away with it a few times, but like somebody will expose you. So you have to be a true mixed martial artist and stay evolving. And like I said, I had a couple losses because I wasn't evolving. I was just thinking I could just bulldog someone in and just box them out. And then no, there's a whole lot more to this than just boxing or just kickboxing or just grappling. You have to be able to do it all. And that's what I love about our gym. It's like we do it all. We up down with the best of them. Like, let's go. Come on, give me your hand. I'll walk to the deep end. Let's go. You want to sprint? Let's sprint. Let's go. I welcome all that.
All right. Well, we're going to see you, man. August 25th, Contender Series, Las Vegas. Mike, appreciate the time. Good luck to you and safe travels, man.
All right. You too. Thank you.